Good evening, dear students. This is your practice section. Your main section will start at 7:30. Kindly do your regular practice.
Hi kids, hope you are all doing your practice session. You are utilizing this time very effectively. Yes, as you have announced before, your main session will start at 7:30. p.m. Yes. So hope you're all doing great. And if you do have any query related to content, I will share the link, content query link form in the chat box. I want you to submit your query using that link. Yes. Yes. We keep going. Let's continue with the content query form. Is Gulnaz. Anything else? Just raise your hand so then I can give you the access to unmute yourself. Okay. Yes.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, just I'm a teacher. I work in Silicon City, Bangalore.
Yes, ma'am.
I had a concern query
Mm.
that when
Mm.
we give like students when they get selected for spell bee, is it
Okay.
mandatory that only English teachers should conduct that spell bee, or the teacher who knows phonics can they also conduct, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am. This is regarding service related query, isn't it, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Spell bee
Uh,
related query. Hmm.
yes, ma'am. Now I will share you the service related query link. So
Ma'am, it's
I want,
not related to survey. I just wanted to know whether the
yes,
teacher, those who know phonics, can they conduct that spell bee exam, or only the English teachers to be conducted in the school? That is only one
ma'am.
query I have.
Normally, it depends upon the school management and the spell associate. It depends on the school enterprises, ma'am. It would varies
Hmm.
from school to school. So
No,
for that,
hmm.
if I know the schools, if I know the schools and the spell associate who is responsible, so that only we come to know, we come to give you the proper answer.
Okay.
So for that, just to give you a details, ma'am. And I will, normally this is a practice session for the students and
Hmm.
parents or the coordinators related queries will be addressed 6 to 5 to 6
7:30.
p.m. Yes. So, no,
Okay.
the 7:30 main session of content will be conducted.
That is only for
So,
the students.
yes.
If you have
So,
any queries, if you want to talk to Maria ma'am, when is it feasible
yes, ma'am.
time to contact them, ma'am?
Yes. I will give you the yes. If you have filled the form, so then we can get the your contact number also, and the spell bee associate who is responsible for the schools that your ward is studying at.
Hmm.
So then you can get the precise answer. They can contact you. Or
Okay.
else, if you have not received it at the right time, So then even I can bring the answer within 2 or 3 days. I can coordinate and bring you the right answer, precise answer for you. Okay. I will share here the service query form in the chat box, ma'am. I want you to fill the form with the details. Yes, ma'am. I have given you the form link in the chat box. So kindly go through that. Okay, so okay, kids. So let's do another interesting activity. I have given you a word streamline. So I want you to form the possible number of words by using the alphabets given in the word streamline. So this activity already we had done it in the 2 days class, 2 days before, isn't it? So if you are all looking or have no idea what to do with your verse and the learning, I want you to do this activity. Since we have 15 minutes to go, I think 30 minutes to go, so you can use this time. And you need not to type it in the chat box. Instead, take a paper and pen and write it down on the paper, and we will see later. Okay? Yes. Do it on your notebook or a paper with your pen. Okay, this is for the kids who wants to do the practice. Okay. Yes, you can utilize this time. This is how in such a way efficiently. Okay, hope that you are all enjoying this activity by doing this. Yes. Three-letter words preferably good. Instead of going for two-letter, start to frame 3 letters word. 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. I have just given this answer for Alan Darshan. He whom asking this question to me. Clear, Alan? Okay, let's take some syntax for the how many words that you have find out from by using this word. So just to type the number, how many possible number of words that you have formed using this word streamline in the chat box. So let me see. Ridden ball 22. Ridden. Alan Darshan 12. That's good. But this is a word where you can frame more number of words, even with the 3-letter word, 4-letter. Even you can build build more than 50 words. Okay. So are you all enjoying doing this, exploring the words by using the another word? Mm-hmm. Good. 6-letter word. Okay. That's good. Yes, keep doing. We have 6 more minutes to go. 23, Sanvi, that's great. Keep going. 5, that's good. Anyway, that's a good try. Great then, really, 39 verse. Okay. Can you show me if I ask you to come on video and show the workout that you have done? Are you able to do it? Can you show this verse to us? Yeah, let me. Hridden. Are you there, Hridden? Can you come on video and show the verse what you have built? Did not mean 39. 23. Okay. Whatever. The 23 is also a good number. Can you come and show it in the video? If possible. I'm not insisting you to do. If possible. If you like to do. Otherwise, no worries. Let's keep on going with our practice. If you wish, you can. Yeah, sure. You can type. Streamline, meet, team, steam, sat, mat, mile, eat, tea, eight, 10, tin. Oh, name, Ram. That's going good. Good. Very nice. Good. Neat, man, slime, lime. Good. Very nice. Even you can work it later when you get time. By using this activity, by doing this activity, you can explore more number of words and you can enjoy the learning the number of words. Okay. So we have 3 minutes to go. So let's get warm up for the main session. And today's topic is the surprising history of the verse. Even I'm very much eager to attend the session. Yes. Just relax. In a few minutes, the main session will start. Okay. And hope I want you all to come on video if it is possible. Okay. So if you all of the students would be on the video, that could be more interesting. We can keep the session to be more interesting and lively and very enthusiastic. Okay. Sanvi have made 27 verse. That's good, Sanvi. Okay. Yes. I request you all to come on the video.
Hello everyone, I'm very sorry about the delay. I'm here right now. There was a problem with my laptop. Just fixed it. Give me a second, renaming myself. All right, how are you, my dears? How was your day? Looking at your chat as we speak. You had a great day. That's awesome. Can keep your video on. I would love to see your faces as we speak. Great. So who is here with me? Vidyabhati ma'am is here. Who is here in Spellbee International's name? Is that Vinod?
Vinod, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Vinod, I have asked you to rename you when you're here. Please change it to Spin Vinod so we'll know who is here. Thank you. Okay. What are we going to do today? What's all this around me? And with which round is this connected? Is this topic connected? Danya, are you giving me answers for the yesterday's question? That's great. Beautiful. You were finding words for streamline. Oh, I think Vidyabharti ma'am gave this work for you. That's great. Awesome. How many of you like history? As a subject in your school, how many of you like history? Yeah, there are a few students who are actually saying me, really? I'm surprised. Generally, nobody likes history. It's boring. People say it's all dates and very old information that is not even interesting or connected. Okay, that's awesome. You still do not have history. Okay, for some classes, if you're very young, then you might not have history. Or higher grade students also might not specialize in history. Yes. Okay, so we're going to now look at the history of words. I've made, it's not an error. There is a reason that I have put H and I in small letters. Why did I do that? Because today's session is all going to be about stories. How many of you love stories? Yeah, and how many of you love quizzes? Because in today's session, once again, we'll have questions for you to answer. Okay? And it's, I think, more going to be like a guessing game. Let's try to do that. So this is in connection with your round number 12, which is different kinds and types of words. No? So today we're going to see there are many ways in which words become a part of the lexicon, English lexicon. So sometimes it can be from even gods and goddesses' names. It can be because of all of this exploration and navigation that happened. So there are many ways that we get words in the English language. I'll try to finish all the 4. If not, we'll continue the session tomorrow. Okay. All right. Let's start with, like every day in the morning assembly, you start with the prayer to God, right? In the school. So let's start with gods and goddesses. Okay. Yes. Can I start? Thank you. Keep your video on. I'm looking at you, all of you. Okay. Beginning the session. I have a few gods and goddesses, not just from India, from all parts of the world. We have many, especially Rome, Greek. Yes, I can see everybody's message. Also Rihan, yes. So there are some words from gods and goddesses, right? So let's try to find the words that are derived from the names of gods and goddesses in the English language. Okay, let's begin with this. Vulcan is the Roman god of fire. From the god Vulcan, which word do we have in the English language? Very good. I've got so many right answers. The right answer, like you're all typing, is volcano. This is right. Good job. Let's see if you're able to give me right answers for everything. So this is the Roman god of fire. That's a depiction. Right. Next one. Are you ready for the next question? This is the god of war. In the Rome, he's called Mars. In the Greece, he is called Eris. Now, you're going to tell me, what word do we have from? Very good. Advaita corrects. Not warrior, not Mars. Correct. The planet Mars is actually after this, but then I'm asking you, what word? What do you call to all of these defense or offense tactics? Karate, taekwondo, tai chi. Very good. So these are martial arts. Martial. So this word is from this god. Can you tell me the homophone of martial? In martial arts, you have M-A-R-T-I-A-L, right? Very good. Marshal, M-A-R-S-H-A-L. So this is a rank in the army. Good job. Now, who can tell me what word we have from this goddess? So Hygeia is the Greek goddess of health. Very good. I'm getting right answers from so many of you. You're very, very quick also. Good. Nithya, Danya, Suryakiran, Hrithwik. Typo, that's okay. Advait, Prasiddhi. Oh, that's the previous question. Krista, Garvit, Sanvi, Nidhi, Kirti, Manasi, Kritik, Ethan, Dhanya, Krista, Rihan. Not Rihan is not right now. Except not Halloween, not held. The word is, I'll tell you what's the word. The word is actually, but you know, of all of you who have typed, only 2 or 3 of you have given me the correct spelling. Kevin, that's the correct spelling. So many of you have mixed up E and I. So it's H-I-G-I-E-N-E. Hygiene. Okay? Right. Now let's go see this god, Greek god of dreams. Morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of the language. No. Ah, Krista is right. So they give this very rarely to make a person sleep. It's used in the medical industry, in the medicine industry. In the hospitals, they give this to people who are suffering from very severe pain. Very good. It's used to sedate or pacify people who are in great pain to put them to sleep. So this is morphine. Okay, morphine. So this word is from Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams. Now let's see the next one. So this is our Indian gods, a god from our own country, Jagannatha, the Hindu god of the universe. So Jagam is universe, no? So he's the god of the universe according to the Hindu mythology. Now, what's the words? This is a very big word. Kevin, you're right. Very good. Yes, from the Puri Jagannatha temple. Very good, Nithya. Sanvi. No, Sanvi, that's the god's name. I'm asking you the English word. No, this word actually means a very powerful, unstoppable force. So this is actually for the chariot that they have in the temple. That is a very huge chariot, right? So once it starts moving, it's very difficult to stop it. It's very powerful, right? So from that, this word has been inspired, right? Right. The word is not Jagannatic. There is the correct spelling like Sankarshan, Kevin, Nithya have typed. Except them, I've not got any right answers from anyone. So can type for everyone now. The 3 of you who gave me the right answers. Nithya, Sankarshan, Kevin. You're not able to type messages for everyone, is it? Okay, so then I'll give you the answer here. The answer is juggernauts. Juggernauts. So this is from Jagannatha. Interesting, no? Now it's a very simple, easy one, the last one. I hope everybody is able to answer this. So these are the different incarnations of Lord Vishnu. What do you call these? Very good. When you play a game, and many of you who are here, especially Ridan, Aishani, you're not showing me your face, you're showing me something else. So this can be also called, yes, even Nitish. No, yeah, Nitish. Avatar. Avatar. Because it is in plural form, incarnations, we are going for the plural form of the answer too. Avatars. Right. So all of these words, there are many words. I've just taken a few here for you to understand the concept. So there are many words that are based on gods and goddesses names in English. Now I think we have enough time to do just one more. Okay. Explorers and navigators. Shall we do that now? Yes. Can we take a break and do something else, or can we complete this? We'll complete this now? Okay. We'll just finish explorers and navigators, and we'll have the other two for tomorrow. Okay, that's awesome. So how many of you like to go around the world? How many of you love to travel? How many of you love to just go to some place? And also, it's not just about the destination. I love to travel. The journey itself is something that I really like. How many of you are about? Yes. Okay, now tell me, what is your preferred mode of travel? Is it flying, or is it train, or is it bus, or is it cycle, or is it your own that scooter that you ride on? But our roads are very bad to have these ride-on scooters. Your own car, yeah. Going with your family on a road trip. So we all have our own preferences, right? That's correct. You went to Japan, Taiwan, Tibet, South Korea, and Philippines. Really, Danya? What are your parents? Are they international spies? How come they're able to take you to all of these countries in a single year? We just went to Singapore, Indonesia. How come you're able to afford all this? That's awesome. Okay. Kerala, right. Tell me, how many of you have been to different states in our own country, first of all? Even our country, every state is like a different country, you know? It has its own culture, food, dressing patterns, everything is different. Okay, apart from your native states, how many states have you been to in India? All the states, really? Manasi, that's awesome. Sanvi, you're from Gujarat, no? How many other states have you been to? 4, 8, 3, 6, 1, 5. Really? That's awesome. Vaibhavi says around 20. Really? Okay. Danya, I'm very curious. Tell me what your parents are. How come you went to all the states except 2? That's awesome. Are you road schooling? Are you moving always on a caravan? What's happening with your family? That's very curious. Nice. Okay. Right. It can even be your neighboring states. It need not be a very fancy trip. Plan something, okay? That can be very, very enriching. And now let's concentrate. Let's focus. Come back to the topic here. Exploring and navigating. People got very curious because they wanted to see what was at the other end of the ocean. They could see a very vast ocean. So the Europeans thought, let's explore. And anyway, their lands were not too fertile and they did not have a lot of riches like we had, like Africa had, because now they have taken everything, they've looted everything. Now they call it the dark continent, but we had all of the riches, right? Yeah, so they went about exploring, navigating, also colonizing and taking control and looting, and all of that happened. There was a very big mountain which was completely like a silver ore in Bolivia. How many of you are familiar with our phonetics teacher, Mr. Andre Gonzalez Ituri? Have you met him in any session? Yes, a few of you. So he told me about this. So they had this huge mountain of silver in Bolivia, and he's not Spanish, he's a Bolivian. In Bolivia, they speak Spanish. That is how we speak English in India, because they were colonized by the Spanish, the Bolivians, right? So they were, at least we are able to speak our regional language. He cannot even speak in his native language, because it's been so many years. Even his great grandmother, they knew to speak. After that, they just stopped speaking their own languages. They were Aymara, Quechua, and all of those, right? So yeah, he is from Bolivia. So that happened. That silver mountain vanished. He even claims like 90% of the silver that's there in Spain is from our mountain, Bolivian mountain. That's what he says. All right. So let's go to this explorers and navigators. Why is this important? Because when they go about exploring, what they do is they discover. They discover things that are very endemic to a particular place. For example, this flower that you see here. You know what is the name for this flower? How many of you know what is the correct name for this flower? Let's see. I'm sure many of you are going to type paper flower. It's not geranium. Ah, that's correct, Danya. Good. Nidhi, Nithya, Nitish. Sankarsh. No, Sankarshan. This is not gladiolus. So these are bougainvillea. So bougainvillea, where did they find this? They found this in South America. And this was an expedition by a French admiral. And along with him, he took a botanist. So this botanist, he was very curious to find the local varieties, these exotic species of plants and all that. And he found this. It's not like this particular flower or plant did not have a name before, but that botanist, he named this after the French admiral who headed the expedition. So his name is Louis Antoine de Bougainville. And that is his name. And he named this flower in honor of the leader of the trip. So that is how this flower is known to the rest of the world as bougainvillea. Let's see some more. Cheetah. This name is rooted in our own Indianness because it is from Sanskrit, chitrika, which means speckled or spotted. Did you know that? So cheetah is from Sanskrit. Great. Now you know, it's okay. And look at this. This, you must have seen this many times in your house. It's very common, an Indian household kitchen item, a very common ingredient, especially in South India, in Kerala, and in Tamil Nadu. We use this, no? In Karnataka. Yes, this is coconut. But from where did coconut get its name? Are you curious? Let's see that now. So coco actually means in Portuguese, head. So when they landed in the island, they saw a lot of coconuts. To them, it looked like a skull, a head with two eyes and a mouth. So they called this coco, which means head. And they called it coconut. That's how coconut got its name. Cocoa bean is different because it has a hard shell. That's why it's a nut. So that's their reasoning. It's not really a nut. How many of you know what is this fruit called? Very good. It's not durian. This is our jackfruits. Now, can you tell me in which Indian language is this called with the same name? Is it possible to have the same name in an Indian language? Not Sanskrit? Okay, is there anybody here from Kerala? Palapparam, that is Tamil. Advait, okay, many of you are from Kerala here. That's great. Not Vihan. Advait, Krista, Nidhi. In Malayalam, how do you call this? How do you call this fruit? Very good. Shakka. Shakka is jackfruit in Malayalam, right? So when the Portuguese, they came to Kerala, you know that, right? Vasco da Gama came to Kerala. And when they saw this fruit, they asked the locals, how is it called? What is it called? And they said, shakka. And they named this, okay, shakka fruit. So that's how we have jackfruits. Interesting? So jackfruit is from our Malayalam shakka. You didn't know that? Now you know. You can tell your friends too. So another story. You know what is this dish called in Europe? Okay, before that, let's look at, it's not an omelette. Is it egg fried rice? Okay, let's, okay, I'll describe this dish. We don't add egg. Okay, this is a very easy one pot dish. We usually have it's usually made in the north of India. They make it with dal, rice, put it all, everything in a pot, and they cook it, and you have this. Simple, easy, very hearty meal. What is this called? Come on, not egg biryani. Yes, thank you. Khichdi, right? So dal khichdi, we are familiar with khichdi, right? But you know what the Europeans do? They add egg to it and they make it very different. But their inspiration is from our own khichdi. You know what is this called? Kedri. I've typed the spelling in the chats. Kedri. Our khichdi is the European kedri. And I'm sure you also know about the word country. Country is also an Indian word. Yes. So this is, yeah, you can say egg kedri. So in kedri, they add egg. So what is the highest mountain in the world? The highest peak in the world? Great. Mount Everest is named after Mr. Everest. How did he contribute to Mount Everest? Was he the first to climb? No. Who was the first to scale the Mount Everest? Why am I asking you GK questions in English class? Just curious if you know the answer. Is there any clever kid here? No? Who was the first person to climb? Bachendri Pal. Not Mount Everest. No. You know what? He was the person who started the survey. They wanted to find out how tall this mountain was. Okay. Tenzing Norgay. Very good. Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. He was the lookalike, the Tenzing Norgay, right? And so, yeah, the story is like this. So this person initiated to measure and then he retired. In his tenure, it did not complete, the work did not get completed. And there was a person called, so this is Everest. Wow. This was named as, sorry, the mountain was named as Mount Everest because Colonel Waugh, he came after Mount Everest. He named the peak after the man who initiated the survey. But the person who actually calculated the height was this person, Mr. Sikdar. Okay, in 1852, he calculated the exact height of Mount Everest. And now, many people are saying we should rename Mount Everest after this person, this genius mathematician who could calculate the height even without climbing the mountain, right? And did we have any name before this mountain was named as Mount Everest? What do you think? Of course it had. This was called, in Nepal, Mount Sagarmatha. There was also another name, Shomolunga. The Chinese called it Komolongma. There were many names according to different countries. And it's not like Mount Everest did not have a name, but then they popularized it with Mount Everest. So let's understand something. Things have names even before the European navigators and explorers give them their own names. Let's understand that. Now, one more minute. Let's just see this quick little thing. Which is the biggest ocean in the world? How stupid am I? I'm giving you the answer in this big screen and I'm asking you the question. See, I'm a very easy teacher. I can give you very simple questions like this. So, what is the meaning of Pacific? What is the meaning of pacify? Very good. Calm, peaceful. No? You know who gave this ocean this name? Is it a very calm ocean? What do you really think? No, it's actually the opposite. Have you heard of the Pacific Ring of Fire? Are you familiar with the Pacific Ring of Fire? If not, I'll show you tomorrow. There are a lot of active volcanoes here. Ah, I have the picture here. Yes, that's great. See? No, that's the Strait of Magellan. So I'll show you where it's actually here around this entire thing. So this is called the Pacific Ring of Fire because when these volcanoes explode, it's like a ring of fire. So this is not a very calm ocean, but he did not know that. And he gave this ocean this name, which actually is wrong. So who is this person? His name is Magellan, the first one to circumnavigate the Earth. So many things are named after him. So the Strait of Magellan is named after him. And this cute little penguins that you see, you know, you have penguins not just in Antarctica, you have penguins in Africa, you have penguins in South America. So these penguins you'll find in South America. So these were named after Magellanic penguins. Yes, many other things were also named after him. Now time's up. So let's continue tomorrow. I'll also bring the picture of Pacific Ring of Fire. You can also read up about it and we'll meet again tomorrow.